Hi, I'm Mary with the Licata Group, and I'm here today in the basement of a lovely home in Lake of the Woods to talk about radon. This is Norman Rodier with Radon Control Professionals South. He is our radon expert. Welcome, Norman.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you. So tell us a little bit about what radon is.
Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas. It comes from uranium-238, which is in granite and shale in this area. The granite and shale is out underneath the soil, and the radon that comes up in the backyard doesn't affect the people in the house. It dissipates into the atmosphere where it's diluted by miles of oxygen. Underneath the slab that we're standing on, the radon accumulates to very high levels. Then, due to forces inside the house that create negative pressure, say you turn the dryer on, and the dryer exhausts air for several hours to the outside and the windows and doors are shut, a negative pressure is created inside the house. That indoor negative pressure created by those appliances draws the radon up out of the subslab where it's highly concentrated and trapped under the house into the home. What we do is depressurize the subslab and draw the radon out from underneath the house, vent it to the outside of the house above the roof line, therefore bypassing the house. But first, radon only has one health risk, and that is it gives you lung cancer. What happens is the radon's inside the house, it attaches to a dust particle, and you breathe in the dust particle. It either lodges in your esophagus or down in your lungs. And the alpha charged particle is still giving off that alpha charge. It's radiation, and it gets drawn into your lungs by your breathing mechanism, and that's why the higher the levels in the house, the more detrimental it is to your health.
Is there any way to prevent radon in your home?
Well, this subslab ventilation system, I've installed over 30,000 of them, and this is the prescribed method by the EPA in this country to reduce radon levels in a home.
What would be an indicator to a homeowner that there might be radon in their home? Is there any way of knowing?
No, there's not. There's only one way, and that is to test for radon. You can't see radon, you can't smell it, you can't taste it. Therefore, you have no idea whether or not it's in your house unless you run a test. And those tests run from very simple tests for under $20 sold at Home Depot and Lowe's, all the way up to very, very sensitive equipment that measures fluctuations of the radon over a period of time.
Okay. How often should a homeowner test for radon in their home?
Well, after the system's been put in, and this sticker right here says, please retest for radon every 2 years.
Okay, so, I'm sorry.
Things don't usually change unless they're settling in the house, or cracks develop, or if somebody puts in a bathroom in the basement and opens up a hole in the subslab. But one major shift happened here in 2011 for this area. There was a major earthquake in Louisa, Virginia, and that's probably 20 miles from here as the crow flies. And ever since that earthquake occurred, there are more fractures in the bedrock, more fractures in the granite and shale under the slab, and so thus more channels for the radon to come up into the subslab region. Levels have gone up since 2011 in this area.
Okay, so if someone has a radon test done and it indicates an above average or above
4 picocuries per liter.
Thank you.
Is the necessary action limit.
Okay, so if it's above that limit, then what do they do to remediate?
All right. Since the source of the radon is down underneath the slab, where it's highly concentrated, it's not that high in Mr. Drigger's house. We're in the home of Ray Driggers. It wasn't that high inside the house, but it's very high underneath the slab. So what we do is take a small jackhammer, make a hole through the slab, 4 inches in diameter, take a shop vac, and draw the gravel out from underneath the slab in detritus. As we break up the concrete, it's not messy, it's not very loud, it takes about 10 minutes to get down through the slab, and then we clean it out with a vacuum cleaner. Then we take white 3-inch PVC pipe up and go out to the outside of the house. On the outside of the house is a fan. It's wired to the house's electrical system, and then we must vent it above the roof line. You don't want to draw the radon out from underneath the slab where it's highly concentrated, have it come back in a window on the second floor. It'd be worse off up there than had you just left it alone.